How are we doing, card fighters? I'm Callum. I'm back today with a trial deck unboxing of Toshiki Kai's Resounding Resonance of Thunder. I apologise that some of you might have been hyped to see that crate, but unfortunately I had some issues with the seller from eBay and it's currently, I'm waiting to resend it back. So at the minute it's just sitting to one side, but because this was mainly what I was hoping for, to go all retro, to join in my club, because I'm the only one without a retro deck. So without further ado, let's get into it. So while I'll do this, I'll explain who's got what deck. So Jason's got a, is it Liberators, Jace, you've got?
I got a Gold Paladin Liberator, but I modified it so that it can use to give Callum a handicap because he's a trial deck. Mine's are fully competitive. Using Knights of the Round Table Alfred just to make him fight even with Gancelot, like two of that Gancelots and Zenith. So yeah, that's my build.
Reese has got Revengers because he's a Sharp Paladin nutcase.
Yeah, but he only has 8 grade 3s.
Yeah, he hasn't got which one is it, Jace?
Grade 3. It's a
raging form, isn't it?
No,
it's a Revenger.
It's something Mordred.
Yeah.
Because it's a Mordred, but it's in a dragon form. But yeah, he don't have that card. But he said he's investing to get one.
Yeah, but he's gonna wait a long time for that because of all the other decks he's got doing. So I'll explain what these are just for beginners. So for those who have just started Vanguard. Basically when you get a trial deck, you get one of these.
The play map, but this is the
original,
like very old, that you can see like triggers, you can see the Vanguard circle and stuff like that.
Then on the other side, it goes into like combos and tells you.
Basically, it's a beginner guide to play the trial deck of showing you the combo right here. Can you lift up a little bit? It shows you the combo of here of the Eradicators, and then it shows you the
Gold Paladin.
The Gold Paladin Garmod trial deck, and then it just shows you about the cards in the description. So yeah, and you also get a beginner guide to show you how Limit Break works.
You get a playbook.
Yep, a playbook, a rule, and
a starter's guide.
A start guide that shows you. Oh wait, a little bit here. Put it right here. It shows you how to use Limit Break in that era. So if you don't know what Limit Break is, it's a requirement of your damage zone. If it says 3, it normally says 4 to activate the Limit Break. So you need 4 damage, but don't make it too obvious, or your opponent will know that you're trying to achieve Limit Break.
Yeah, you want to try and make it as less obvious as possible. If you just bear with me, Jace, you know what? Can you fold that up for me, please? While
I mean, you don't really need that beginner guide.
Well, I might do if I ever have to teach people.
Yeah, I mean, I just put that.
So to start with, we'll go down in order of what we've got. So to start with, we have a Thunderbreak Dragon. I need to read a skill off the top of my head now. So this is the main concept for this.
You can turn it around
trial
and read
deck.
it.
You know what, be easier. I actually brought another copy to use, so I'll just get the copy to read while you guys can enjoy.
Wow, this is what's fun. Yeah.
So basically, as Jason was saying with the Limit Break, it will identify with LB4, and it tells you in brackets how to activate it. So with Thunder Breaks, it's when this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 5k power in terms of battle, so it will making it a 15k B stick. And then its skill is Counterblast 2. When this unit is placed on rear Vanguard circle, you may play the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or less rear guards and retire it, which is really good because it stops them from intercepting. So that's Thunder Break. We have, let me just make sure there ain't any other copies. 2 copies of Jin of the Lightning Flash. Grade 3. I'll leave the rare one because it's nice and glittery to show. Its skill is continuous, Vanguard rear guard. This unit cannot attack a rear guard. So basically you can only hit the Vanguard with this card, which I think is one thing I don't really like about this card. But when this unit attacks, this unit gets plus 4k power to the end of that battle. So this will be continuously hitting for 14. And then when this unit attacks, if you have a Narukami Vanguard, so this is on the rear guard, the 4k is from the Vanguard. So the rear guard is when this unit attacks, if you have a Narukami Vanguard, this gets 2k power. So depending on where it is, it will still get that power boost. So
I mean, it becomes 12k. That's a bit
yeah,
better.
still good as a support. Then we have make sure, one copy. Wait, I'm just making sure I missed him. Yeah, one copy of Jin of the Lightning Flare. And basically it's the same skill as the grade 3 basically of the Jin. So I don't really have to explain that again, but that's just its grade 2. So I'll put them down there. Going back to grade 3s, we have Plasma Bite Dragon, 4 copies of. So this skill is Vanguard and Rearguard, Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets 3k power to end that battle. So it's a handy for a push if you want a big number.
So in total, there's 8 grade 3s.
No, there ain't.
4.
5, 6, 7.
Oh, that's
a
a
grade
2.
2.
Oh, okay. But I mean, you put it there, so I mean, like, I didn't know it was a
I'll
grade
put it
3
at the
or
bottom
not.
out of the way.
So you get 7 grade 3s.
So next we've got grade 2s.
So there's one. Yeah.
So there's one there.
Mhm.
So we've now got 4 Thunderstorm Dragoons.
The signature card.
Yeah, pretty much. No skills, as not surprised.
I mean, it's a 10k vanilla.
Yeah, the 10k. So he's a good get in your face push. So there's 4 copies of them.
I mean, you're going second. I mean, if you're going fast and your opponent only has a 9k, they have to cause them from behind just to attack. But they don't have a forerunner,
Yeah.
so it's always fine.
Next, we have 4 copies of Shield Blade Dragoon. And basically, its skill is when you intercept, if you have a Narukami Vanguard, add 5k to the shield. So it makes it a 10k interceptor. Which is good if you're thinking, right, you want to make it to the pass, then pretty much intercept with this guy. Because all the triggers are 5k. If you're a standard person, then you know how much pain it is to know difference and play differently. I made Jason play premium, completely retro premium, and he hated it.
Oh, that 5k powers.
And lastly, for grade 2s, 2 copies of Bright Jet Dragon.
So that is 1. That's
7, 11, 13.
okay.
So Bright Jet's skill is Vanguard and Rearguard. When this unit attacks, if the number of cards in your opponent, if your cards in your hand is less than your opponent's, this unit gets 3k power, making it an 11k attacker. So he's basically an equivalent of a grade 3's attack power, almost. So 11k, some can be 11, some are 10.
Yeah, that would be original. 11. Yeah.
So with him, if you're having him as your Vanguard and Rearguard, for a skill, ideally you want to try and keep a lesser hand than your opponent. But it's not always the case.
Not always. You should normally have more cards so you can guard.
So now moving to grade 1s. We all saw Thunderstorm Dragoon. Well, here's its lower form. Red River Dragoon. AK B-Stick.
Oh my god, could he Digivolve?
Oh, definitely. So,
Yes, yes, I use Digimon reference because I was a Digimon fan when I was a kid.
And so we've got 4 copies of Red River. Now we have 4 copies of Lizard Soldier Riki, as Jason calls it, the genderless lizard.
I mean, you don't know his gender, so I mean, like.
And so its skill is Counterblast 1. This unit gets 1k power to the end of the turn, making it a 8k. 8k base, pretty much. So that's that one. Next, we have 2 copies of Lightning of Hope Helena. And basically, its skill is choose a card from your hand and discard it. When attack hits during the battle, this is boosted. You can basically draw a card, so it's just basically draw power. So 2 copies of that. We have 1 copy of Jin of the Lightning Spark. Same again as its grade 2 and grade 3 form. I don't have to go explain this because we've already explained it. Just makes it a powerhouse. Then we have Dragon Dancer Rai Rai. 2 copies of, which I'm surprised that I thought they had more.
No, it's a chart. If it's original, then no.
So Rai Rai's skill is basically Soul Blast 1 when it boosts a Thunderbreak Dragon. Bear with us one moment. Sorry about that, I got called for family matters. So Rai Rai's skill is Soul Blast 1. If it boosts a Thunderbreak Dragon, give Thunderbreak 5k power. Making it a, if you had its Limber Break on top, making it a 26k attacker. So that's pretty good if you want to make your opponent drop hand. Finally, for grade 1s, we have 2 copies of Wyvern Supply Unit. Basically, its skill is when placed on the rear guard, choose any Narukami unit and give it 2k power until the end of the turn. That is basically it. So, if you know you've got a unit called and it hasn't got enough power, just call Wyvern Supply Unit and to get extra power. So, moving on to triggers and that, we have 4 copies of Yellow Gem Carbuncle. Classic old gems. Then basically self-explanatory, it's a crit trigger, 4 of. 4 copies of Old Dragon Mage, which is our draw triggers. We have 4 stand triggers of Zephyr Kid Hayate.
Yes, the original they do give you multicolors triggers, so you don't see that much crits in your trial deck. So that's why people invested a box.
Yeah. 4 copies of the heal trigger. And for the grade 0 ride unit, it is Lizard Soldier Seishin with no skill because it's plain and simple.
I mean, it's not a foil runner, but particularly most of these cards will be altered.
Yes, I am planning on altering them, and here are what I'm planning
But you're
on
mostly altering the grade 3s, that's it.
Yeah, I'm adding another copy of Thunderbreak Dragon in. I will be having 2 copies of Dragonic Kaiser Vermilion, The Blood, followed by 2 copies of Kaiser Vermilion to get its skill. I am running 1 Detonic Drill Dragon, 1 Detonic Stinger Dragon, which I brought a long time ago because I accidentally thought it was the V-Series Stinger. Turned up, oh wait, no, that's not V-Series. What a doof.
Because I confirmed this, but why is that a limit break?
Yeah, and I got 4 copies of Lizard Soldier Ryushin, grade 1, and its skill is, when this unit attacks, if the number of your rear guards is 2 or less, give it 3k power. So it's a really good support unit. I brought a Dragon Dino Katrina because I wish...
Does it say attack or it can help it boost as well? Because...
well, it just says if I have 2 or less, this unit gets 3k power to the end of that battle.
Okay.
I brought another front trigger because I couldn't remember if we got any in this and how many of. So I brought one copy of that. And I brought a Forerunner, which is Lizard Runner Seishin.
Well, technically it wasn't brought, but we kind of opened the pack.
No, this is the one I brought. You're thinking of Eradicator Strike Dagger Draco Kid from Eradicators. This is one I brought off Big Orbit. And this basically is when another Narukami unit rises, it's a Forerunner, so it comes back. Counterblast, this is the main skill. Counterblast 1, put into your soul. When an attack hits a vanguard during the battle, this unit boosted. A Narukami, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's grade 0s and retire it. Grade 0 rear guards and retire it. So that's good for getting rid of Forerunners that have really nasty skills down the line. Which I think the Revengers, I think Reese's one's got a pain in the arse one. That's why.
It such as a grade 3 with 1 counterblast.
That's
it. Have to go into a grade 3 though, if I remember.
Yeah.
Guys, don't you think this will be a good Legion art?
Which ones is it?
Just
Blaster
Blade and Knights of the Round Table Alfred. I say it will look really good Legion art.
I think it would. You could pretty much see it like a Legion.
I mean, just their background matches each other, and then I'm just considering why this can't be a Legion art. But
you're actually considering doing a Legion, aren't you?
Yeah, but it will be the Neo Messiah movie one. Ooh. With the Alfred, the Legion Alfred. I forgot his name. I could actually get all the Blaster Blade, but it means I had to make a deck relies on Seekers.
That's right, yeah.
It will not be a normal Royal Paladin card. It will be the Royal Paladin Seekers because every card got to be a Seeker in their name.
To be honest,
any final thoughts of this deck?
To be honest, I'm thinking about it. I don't know though. That's the problem. I don't know if I should make a Legion deck. Of course, it would be Narukami.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about Legion. I was talking about any final thoughts of this deck. Which are you going to modify into?
Right, so I'm mainly going to be focusing on with Kaiser Vermilion with this, and focusing on the blood as well, because my overall game is I'm actually going to make 2 retro decks. One is going to be Eradicate based. If you all watched our videos before, you know my Narukami deck, you'll guess straight away which Eradicators I'm going to go for. But I am sneaking a little surprise in that one, solely for our friend Reese, because I love getting back at him. Because I used to say bully us. What would you say, Jay? What would you class it as?
He bullies you, but for me, I already know that he could, anything comes up, but
basically, when I first started playing Vanguard against Reese, he was bullying me with Dragonic's Waterfall Sentinel.
Cut block.
Yeah, Sentinel Denial.
Because the thing is, when Callum play against me, I never use Sentinel, but then when he against Reese, he wasn't prepared of the Sentinel Denial.
And I could never ever take that deck. The only time I ever beat that deck was with his own Monarch Sanctuary Alfred deck, and I wrecked him with 4 crits. I mean, he got that salty that I beat him 3 times with his own Alfred deck that I had to use my own just for him to get a win. But then when Gauntlet Buster came out for V Series, I stood a fighting chance.
Yeah, but he didn't use Waterfall. He went into the end.
He used the end against me.
Yeah.
But I still beat him.
I can't believe I was surprised that I had only have 1 copy of Harmonix Messiah with a trial deck Link Joker and beat him. I don't know how, but I'm surprised I did.
That was a memorial. We opened, how many packs was it, Jace? 10 packs?
No, I think it was 7 packs.
No, I think I brought 10 packs of Heroic Evolution.
You brought 5 and then you
5 and a...
You didn't went for another 5. You went for like 4, 8 or 9 packs.
Yeah, and I managed to pull the VR of the box being Harmonix Messiah. So when I saw it, I done a little trick where I got a piece of paper, placed it face down, and said at the end, stand up, Vanguard, didn't I? And I flipped it over, because I pulled 1 Doa, 1 Duskblade.
1 Duskblade. I think we got one. In one of my packs, I got you Garen.
That's it, yeah. The grade 1 support for Doa and Blade Master. Which I do have a Cargo at the minute, but it's still trial deck based. It is going to be made into a Blade Master deck, because I don't like copying everyone else.
Just let you know, message in the video if you want to see a gameplay of this. I mean, I did played it. I'm currently in Aichi story, but if you really want to see it, just message down below. Just say, Jason, I want to see this game video. Then I will put you. Then I will link you to my other channel so we can play. You will see me play this.
And on the topic of EX, going back to it, comment below. What if you're on PS4? To challenge us to a card fight.
Yeah.
Jason is probably the only person at this current moment, at current time, available for card fights.
Currently, right now, I don't have an internet because we're sorting out right now. We might get I might get a new internet maybe this week or next week. But if you want to see a gaming video, I could do that.
Reese is getting EX for Christmas.
Yeah.
I might be getting it for the new year. But if you want to card fight us, the best option would be to play Jason. So if you want to play him online, comment below saying, yes, I would like to play you, and we will get back to you with it and what we can do. Yeah. I don't know what decks Jason uses.
I have multiple. I just finished building. Yesterday I finished building Ezel, that has all the Ezel cards. I have, Gansalot.
Of course.
I have MLB, Magionic Lord Blaster, and I did the anime style.
No! No!
If we go into the PS4, like if you're gonna play, I uploaded two messages with Messianic Lord Blasters.
To me?
No, just on our group chat.
I'm surprised that ain't gone off because I've got it connected to my phone. So going back to it, comment below if you would like to challenge us to a fight. I do play it, but only when Jason comes round and brings it. But I'm hoping to try and get it either for Christmas out my Christmas money or for my birthday next year in January. It's something I'm hoping for. Comment down below if you're playing EX, what decks you're working on, or what your favourite clan is. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see any fights, do comment down below. We do want your input. It really helps us out because we've been going for only a couple of months now, but it has been amazing how much support we've got and comments. And our Instagram is flying with likes and that, with photos we upload. So please keep them going. We are enjoying it so much, and it's helping us with all our new friends and teams. And before anyone asks, no, we as Team VGCFC are not taking part in the BCS this year.
Is currently everyone just busy and stuff like that, so we
So now I'm the only driver.
I'm just saying everyone would just
Yeah.
be busy because Reese normally busy on Saturdays because of his brothers and sisters looking
Yes.
after
Which means he misses standard.
yeah.
Which means it's pointless.
Because he's a standard fighter, he don't have a premium standard yet.
No,
I have one, but I mean like it's mostly I just kept it as a retro. You just play standard.
Standard and retro premium. However, I might be doing couple of standard premium decks next year. Maybe I'm going for the Diablos, Shadow Paladins, and because the new Dragon Vanity team has been announced. I am actually going to be hopefully making a standard premium Dragonic Vanquisher deck for Narukami.
I actually found a new finisher for my Shadow. I want Claret Sword. I want his ability.
Yes, Claret Sword is a pain. So on that note, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and our Instagram. And we'll see you real soon.
Bye.